What you used to fan charcoal. You've seen it before.
Right.
When you fan it, then the charcoal goes bright red.
This is a call for accountability.
You fan government's charcoal, it's bright red.
It's a call for accountability.
I enjoy it.
Johnny, first and foremost, let me take this opportunity because I haven't seen you for quite some time. You are doing a very good job for the mother Ghana. Remain undaunted.
This our society,
Correct.
and it will take me and you to do it. That's why I always watch Johnny's Bite.
The general watches Johnny's Bite
every day.
Thank you very much.
And it's devoid of insults, but straight to the point, factual and fearless.
Charlie, no be joke.
No be
pressure people like Johnny can give you.
No.
You no get grey hair, you go get grey hair.
I'm innocent.
And that's what I'm saying. That the pressure Johnny and his people, the pressure they can give you, you no get grey hair, you go get. So your best bet is not to have hair.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I'll dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. It's Monday. It's Ghana month. Eat, enjoy, feel, see Ghana, and have all the pleasure you can with Ghana in mind. This morning, I brought you a simple message, breaking the A. It is not breaking the 8. It is breaking the A. And I entreat you to sit in a trotro, sit in a trotro of your choice, and just say, A, Nanado, or A, Baumia, and leave the conversation. Just monitor the kind of conversations people have. So this morning, breaking the A, this is it. It's been broken. When I told MPP functionaries that breaking the 8 was not a matter of slogans, they came at me. Kennedy Japan said it. Why is nobody attacking him? Dr. Atta Kennedy said it. Why is nobody attacking him? If Johnny Hughes says it, he must be attacked. And we started all of these conversations after we had seen all the red flags. We said, fix the country. That was the first thing we said. Then some chosen people, God's own anointed, and individuals, whether they were sent by the MPP party or whether they were trying to do self-seeking and what we call at the barracks eye service, they came and said, fix yourself. Do you remember that? When we said, fix the system, fix the country, they came back to say, fix yourself. And then after it backfired, they actually organized press conferences. After it backfired, they came back, and then Dr. Baumia gave us 71 achievements of his government since 2017, and he said, we are fixing it. Do you remember that one too? Then after that, the MPP became 25 years or chalked 25 years, and they said, we are breaking the 8. Are you able to show me what has not broken the 8 in Ghana now? A loaf of bread is broken the 8. Fuel is broken the 8. It's tracing the 11. Bread, fuel, your transport fares, accommodation. Now, landlords have not even added anything to their buildings, but they are taking extra. Ask the people who rent. Ask them. Go and ask them. This morning, some people will fight at the Trotro station. This morning. National service people, Danny, open that thing for me. Keep this picture in your mind. And then you will bring it back. Breaking the A. It's not breaking the 8. Breaking the A. That's where we are now. We are in a situation of Eeiii. Because when you see the fuel price, like it's supposed to have come every 2 weeks when the window opens. Now, you sleep, it comes like a thief in the night. By the morning, you see the Eeiii. Now, relax. Your NSS allowance for January will be paid on Tuesday. Arrears will come later. So, we are paying January on Tuesday. And then the arrears that is owed them will be paid later. Fine man. I don't know who sent him to come and say this message. But fine man. He's the NASPA president. He's the one telling them this. I will bring you NASPA issues because they spend some money for some congress or conference that I have not really come to understand. I have the accounts. I'll bring it to you very soon. I will show you whether they are learning from their mentors or not. But he said the National Service Personnel Association has assured all its members that their January allowance will be paid on Tuesday, March 22, 2022. This follows agitation by National Service personnel across the country over the delay in the disbursement of their monthly allowances. According to the personnel, it said the delay in the payments of the allowances has brought undue hardships on them, especially in the wake of the recent economic hardship. 599 cedis. 599 cedis. That is what we pay them. To serve the nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cost of freedom and of right. They have no freedom, they have no right. National service people. They are hungry, literally. I used to speak for NAPCO beneficiaries. They wrote a calm statement when they took old women and old men to go and represent them at the Cape Coast Stadium. They have not been too hard, so I've relaxed for them. But as for national service personnel and the kind of hardship they are going through, yesterday a national service personnel came to my place and came to borrow 20 Ghana cedis. 20. 120 Ghana cedi note. One. National service personnel. Then he played for me Mr. Ken Oforiatta's video with Senior Bright many years ago before the election in 2016. And that day, Mr. Ken Oforiatta wore white like I'm wearing now. He came here to TV3 on a motorbike. Today, he cannot ride the motorbike. That day, when he was speaking to us, he did not quote a Bible verse. He's the man in charge of our economy, literally. Mr. Kwame Pienim said, if you dress up a donkey for a race and masquerade it as an horse, when the race is due, you will see the donkey for the ass that it is. Mr. Kwame Pienim, I'm quoting, I didn't say exact words. So when you dress up a donkey and masquerade it as an horse for a race with horses, when eventually the day of the race comes, you will see the donkey for the ass that it is. Play Mr. Oforiatta's video.
When a government moves from 9 billion cedis worth of debt that we leave them in 2008, and by 2012 they are at 36 billion, and then by this year they are at 105 billion. How could there not be a message?
You talk about different economies.
You create
the economy of 9 billion, the economy of
no, I'm talking about
billion.
The debt that they incurred.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they mentioned the economy of the 9 billion. Said that was a small economy. Now it's a huge one.
No,
and so they're taking more loans.
25% of debt to GDP, and now we are talking about 72% of debt to GDP.
I see.
So you have basically no fiscal space to do anything, and that's because you think you can borrow your way out of debt, which is not possible. And therefore the ideas of entrepreneurial creativity and really supporting businesses, not killing them with energy prices, inflation, devaluing currency. Those are the things that go to give economic freedom for people to operate. And I believe it is that we can bring back.
The currency's stability for these years, notwithstanding?
I'll play the full video for you sometime this week. But this was Mr. Ken Oforiatta. He had led a demonstration with Kofi Kapito, Goda, all of them. All of them. Who today are enjoying positions. And he spoke about fuel. Spoke about the exchange rate. Spoke about our debt rate. All the things that he spoke about, which he said is the strong message that the New Patriotic Party had, and for which reason we had to vote for change. And they clamored on it, and they hanged on it, and hinged on it. Today, I'm asking you, what has changed? We are told we are supposed to break the 8, but I say today we are breaking the Eeiii. That's where we are now. What has changed? Mr. Foriata, good morning to you. What has changed? That day, you had a full hour interview. You never quoted a verse from the Bible. Suddenly, when you got power, you start quoting Bible. And I wore white to show you that I need to have white. I can wear it like you wear it. If you are broke, you are broke. We are hiring private commercial jets now. How long ago did we not know that we could have hired commercial jets? National service people have not been paid 599. That is how wicked we have become as a country. National service personnel, 599 cedis. We owe them arrears, and we say we are going to pay what we owe them in January. We are in March. February has not come. We say we'll pay them even for January on March 22. That is how wicked we are. So, classic conversation. Somebody comes from Accra. He goes to Kintampo to do his national service. The organization where he goes to do his national service or perform his national service does not offer him accommodation. So this individual has to find money to rent. This individual has to pay for water bill and light bill. This individual has to eat. If as a teacher, he has to move from point A to point B and back, to and fro. 599 cedis, you have not given it to that person. You owe that person more than 4 months. And you say you will pay just one, the arrears will come later. That is how wicked we have become in this country. But you see, if your mother dies, and you tell everybody that your mother is sleeping, when it is dinner time, we will know whether your mother is dead or alive. The country is broke. The economy is weak. Your city is dancing bobo. And last week we told you, the people told you that if you cannot you cannot do bobo. They told you. This is where we are. But again, I have asked the question over and over again. The 120,000 that was given to the by the chief of staff to Mr. Kennedy Ejapon, as he said himself, whether it be dollars or cedis, to be given to Sarah Adjoa Safo, the chief of staff has kept quiet about it. You heard the Fair Schwarzenegger. I was giving 50,000. My father's coffin was flown in. On whose account? That is what we know publicly. Those other people who have collected, who did not say anything, we don't know. But when you say you are a country that is not so well to do, and you don't have what it takes, you cannot be spending like that. You have collected our monies, price stabilization recovery levy, and you say you have dropped it in the consolidated account. Is that what the law says, Mr. Foriata? They said you had Yale and Oxford and Harvard, and they told us all the things, what a solid economic team. Now we are breaking the A. That's where we are now. Because everybody is shocked. And you see, there's a certain attitude which is a semblance of arrogance. That attitude of a semblance of arrogance. And you started the town hall meetings after you had gone to read the budget in Parliament on the 17th of November 2021. You said you're not going to do town hall meetings. First, you started saying town hall meetings on e-levy. And the videos and tapes are there. And then subsequently, you changed it to town hall on the economy. And you say very little about the economy. Now, we are not talking about the economy again. After Volta, where next? After Volta, where next? Danny, play the Nigerian official for me. That's my final video, and that will go. I'll leave this with you. The Nigerian official who says people chop present money and borrow more to chop future money. Play that for me. And no, now we are breaking the A, not the 8. A! Because even MPP people, my friends who are MPP people, they come to you complaining. The president recently joined us to complain. He was complaining about accommodation and housing. The president, who is supposed to be solving the problem, who told us he will pay rent for young people, is now joining us to complain. The problem fixer is joining us to complain. He calls somebody Professor Doolittle. What shall we call our president? What shall we call our president? Ado Gaigai? Ado Preman? Ado Showboy? Where's the show? Where's the pray? Where's the guy? Where's Dr. Baumia? Play the video for me.
Government is broke, But people are spending billions to go inside the government that is broke. Have you ever seen a minister who resigned because government is broke before? Government has no money. Have you ever seen a governor who said, ladies and gentlemen, when I was elected, I thought the government had money. Now I discover government has no money, I resign. Have you ever seen it? Government has no money, but they are bringing money out at election time. Where is that money coming from? So they are lying. What is happening is that there are two types of wicked people in government. Type 1, they eat current money. Any money they find in government, they will eat it. They are wicked about that one. There is type 2. Type 2, they eat current money and future money. They will say, my term will end next year. When I leave, how will I eat money? Let me borrow money now and borrow money of the future and eat it now.
It is something that the people at the helm of affairs are actually working at, and it won't happen overnight. But I urge Ghanaians to be patient with us. Some of the things are way beyond our age. But you see, Johnnie asked a question: what happened? From what we said, whilst in opposition, you could see that earlier times, pre-COVID times, everything was on track, including the proverbial debt to GDP.